Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The birth rate is plummeting in the Western world, and that's what we're talking about today. Females, and they are females, yes. Even though I'm wearing what looks like a pride t-shirt, it is not. Just because it's colourful, it's not a pride t-shirt, and I've got nothing against pride. I'm just saying. So, the birth rate is plummeting across Western societies, globally. Yeah, and when I say Western societies, I don't mean just the Western Hemisphere. The Western societies over in the Eastern Hemisphere as well. Yeah, so is it capitalist? I don't know. You could call it capitalism, although some of them are run by communists, all that kind of stuff. But the rate is absolutely plummeting. Now, my mother had 3 children. I was the last one, the third one. Actually, she had 5. 2 of them were stillbirths, but we'll not go down that route. And when I was born, she was 40 years of age. In 1967, a woman having a child at 40 years of age was risky stuff. To compound it even further, she was diabetic type 1 as well. So that increased the risk even further. However, everything was okay. I was born, 10 fingers, 10 toes. She was fine. Went through raising me and all that good stuff. So, but today, the females are putting their childbirth off to satisfy career aspirations, and then getting to a certain age where they just can't find a partner, and they get to the age of 33 and they start to panic, and then they get to the age of 36 and it's catastrophic, and then they'll, we're just living in a crazy society at this moment in time. Beautiful land out here, beautiful. And yes, I am privileged to be out here in a pair of sandals and a Supertramp t-shirt, having retired 2 months ago. Now I'm retired, I can start saying things that are possibly not politically correct at this moment in time of 2026. I've already said a few statements on LinkedIn, some home truths. Yeah, some home truths, but that's another subject. So, over the last sort of 20 years, when the Labour government, who was it, Tony Blair, said, everybody go to university, get all the girls in there. Sure enough, they went to university. Some of them became head of HR, whatever, and put the child rearing years behind them and waited till the last minute. Let's be clear on this. If you're having a child at 40, when you're 60, that child will be 20. Halfway through university maybe, accruing some £60,000 debt, which will probably never be paid back, of which the taxpayer has to pay it back, not the state, not the government pay it back, the taxpayer has to pay it back. Yes? The taxpayer, me. Well, beauty about it is I'm paying much less tax now, which is wonderful. That's a wonderful thing, to pay less tax. The amount of tax I've paid over 40 years of working in a job, it's not really a career. What is a career? Yeah? It's a job. It pays for the mortgage and all that kind of crap. And the rearing of children of your own, of which I've got 2. And they're grown up now, completely independent, to some greater or lesser degree. But I'm just saying, if you're having a child at 40, when you get to 60, that child will be still in education, potentially at university. Although I think if you have a child today and you're 40, I think the concept of university in 20 years will have changed radically. People will realise that actually you don't need to go to university. Best off getting an apprenticeship in something like plumbing or electrics. Yeah. Let me shove this in the usual hole. Oh, beautiful land. What do you think, Susie? What do you think? Come give Dad a cuddle. Come on, baby girl. Even now, even though you've been indoctrinated to think that having a child at 40 is normal, it is not. The human body wasn't designed for it. Human body wasn't designed for it. So as you get older, the risk increases. My only suggestion from this is, between the ages of 20 and 30, get all your childbirths over and done with. Disagree with me in the comments below. If you want to put your career before the future of childhood, that's up to you. I'm just giving my opinion. It's not fact, it's my opinion. It's my thought. What was it? Actually, the last one we had was he was born in 1998. That means I was 31. So I was just on the cuff. And I mean, I'm 59 today. If I'd got a 19-year-old kid that had just finished A-levels and was going to go to university, I would have to continue working for the next 10 years. Now although I have retired, semi-retired, I do have a part-time job, and it's wonderful, wonderful. I don't have to think, I don't have to plan, I don't have to get stressed. I just do the job and walk away. This is the beauty about retirement. Absolutely magnificent. So when you have a child that becomes 20, when you're 60, you need to keep on working to fund their lifestyle. Think about that. Let's go for a walk. It's way too warm in this sun. Way too warm. And it's early morning. Early morning. Come on, Susie. And the beauty about retirement, with the kids grown up, is that you can have a dog. And the dog becomes the baby. And it's absolutely wonderful. There's no limitations. We'll get the dog a passport, take her into Europe in the car. We don't need to travel by aeroplane. We've got time. Time's the commodity. It really is. Where are you coming, sweetheart? What are you doing? The Bichon Frise, an absolutely beautiful breed. Such a wonderful breed. If you're thinking about getting a dog in retirement, Bichon Frise, 10 out of 10. Absolutely beautiful. Come on, Susie. Let's get in some shade. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Going back to the conversation. How old was you when you had your first or last child? Tell us in the comments below. Did you calculate it based on finances so that when you had a child at 44, that at 64 that child would be 20, and that you're going to have to help fund them through university? Now, unless you've won the lottery, which is highly unlikely, you're going to have to keep on working. But I assure you now, in 2026, no one's going to want you in their organisation unless it's your organisation. At this moment in time, I have no interest in starting up my own business in technology. No interest. Do I want to waste my final years on this planet creating stuff that nobody needs. With expensive licenses created by software companies that are crap. Yeah? They put a bid in, a low bid to get the contract, and then through change management, it just goes on and on, more expensive, and it's 3 years late. That's another subject. Just checking my microphone's still there. What are you going to do? If you're not having kids, why are you not having kids? I'd love to know. I don't promote in this world of today, to have any kids. I'd just get a dog. If I was 27 again, I'd forget it. I'd absolutely forget it. Are you young? Are you wanting children? It's the right thing to do, but are you doing it for yourself? Or are you doing it for your parents? Is the pressure from your parents to have a child to make them grandparents? Yeah? Because that's what was the normal process. Yeah? You know, in many societies, if you're not married by, well, in some of the societies that I've worked with, by the age of 26, you're gone. Be that male or female, you're gone. There's something wrong with you. Yeah? And maybe those thoughts and those processes have changed, but probably not a lot. Probably not a lot. What do you think, Susie? What do you think? Have you got intentions of getting married, but you think you're too old? You can't find a partner because of a smartphone? You keep swiping left and right, and all you get is rubbish? You go and meet someone at Starbucks, and as a female, you expect them to pay for everything, whereas you wanted an equal society? Well, why don't you pay for it? Just curious. Food for thought there. Food for thought. Why is it always be the man that pays for everything? That's a bit sexist, isn't it? I don't know. You tell me. If I was a woman, if I was a young couple, if we were a young couple again right now at the age of 22 and had just got married, let's say, because no one gets married anymore. Well, actually they do. But let's just say I would have my kids before I was 25. And then so if the last child, let's say 3 children, the last child, third, was born at my age of 25, that means at the age of 45, where I've still got plenty of time to earn money, my youngest child is 20 years old. And you can have a good time with them. Like me, you go out and ride motorbikes with your kids. Although my kids, they ride motorbikes and they don't really want to ride with me. And that's okay. That's okay. I understand that. I'm not stupid. What do you think? I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Tell me in the comments below as I'm being bitten by something from the fields. What is it, puppy? Go on, have a wee. They're constantly weeing. Good girl. Go on, have a scratch. No? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. As I walk home to go and get a coffee. A latte. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? Has the smartphone ruined, or let me put it another way, has the smartphone become the best contraception? Where women are no longer wanting kids or struggling to find a partner. I've seen this before, where women are single. And I'm not talking 18-year-olds, I'm talking late 20s, going into the 30s. they're single, no hope of getting married, or the guy just doesn't want to marry them and commit, I understand that. I'd be very careful from a financial perspective about committing to a woman. But that's another subject. Has the smartphone become the best contraception? Probably. Tell me your thoughts below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, a bit thought-provoking. Let's see what your thoughts are in the comments. See you soon. Bye-bye. Come on, Susie. Coffee time.